Alright, alright, alright. What's up, everybody? It is Friday. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, we are here this evening to broadcast OFR GTSNA, round 10 of their manufacturer series here. So, it should be a bang up race. We see a bunch of the boys on track here already. Looking like we've only got 9 guys on track at the moment. So this is round 10, ladies and gentlemen, and as you can clearly see, it is very, very dark out there on the racetrack tonight. And we are over in Australia at one of their premier racetracks, ladies and gentlemen, Mount Panorama. So these guys are going to be doing X amount of laps around the circuit here tonight, and they are in those what looks to be GR3 cars, potentially 4s. I believe we're running a one-make race here tonight. William coming in with the thumbs up. What's good, William? How you doing tonight, brother? Yo, how's my brother doing tonight? We doing good, brother. We doing good. We're going to flip over to our live screen here. We'll throw that camera on for a few minutes. What's up, everybody? How's it going? So we're just waiting for these guys to kick off the events here, basically at this point in the evening. We got Super Ninja here in 6th at the moment on track. Obviously this is just practice laps, so these guys are kind of just sitting in the position of their lap times in accordance in practice here at the moment. So we got Badass, we've got Egon, we've got Tattooed Freak, we've got Kilt Racer, we've got Ninja Kid, we've got Super Ninja, we've got Doc, we've got Arctic Wolf, and we've got Jake. So a bunch of familiar faces in the field here this evening. You see the chopper up above taking the camera shots there. So how's everybody doing tonight? It's Friday? How's everybody's Friday treating them so far? Good, I'm good as well, bro. I'm beat, LOL, but hey, I'm feeling better. Well, that's fantastic news, William. We're not really going to be able to see these liveries here tonight either. Looks like LJ's got one of Spec 1's liveries from Rockefeller Racing on his car right now. How do I know that, you ask? Well, obviously I'm a member of Rockefeller Racing, so that's Spec's number on his car there. So if I had to guess, I'm guessing that he went and just nabbed a available Altenza livery from the Rockefeller collection. Sorry guys, wasn't paying attention. I'll be going back to school next week, so I won't be on late like I have been, sadly. Yeah, I'm good to go, Jake. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, OFR's season finale is about to get underway. And it looks like we are having a 1-make Mazda Altenza race here today. So this should really make for an interesting race here in the dark. Can't wait to wait. Tom's back. Catch you after the race. Sounds good, Jake. Go get him, buddy. Show these boys what's what. So we got Doc. Doc is first out of the gate. And we're running a little bit behind because of me tonight, guys. I wasn't paying attention to the game chat and didn't realize the boys were waiting on the streamer. So, my bad. But we are underway now. So qualifying for 8 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going to lie, chat. I just woke up from a nap about 15 minutes ago. So, I was a little rushed to get on in time here, as I didn't mean to have a nap. It just kind of happened. Again, a great shot of that helicopter floating above corners 6 and 7 there. Here on Mount Panorama, just before we come to the downhill section here. This is a very tricky section too, ladies and gentlemen. It's downhill in a braking zone. There's some really crazy corners on it. And then you kind of straighten out just for a second, enough for you to get your car back kind of stabilized, and then right back into another couple of downhill twisty corners. And then once you kind of get through that gnarly section in the middle of Mount Panorama here, you get into this really big, long, open straightaway. That kind of cuts into a chicane. Right at the end of it. So this is a really great opportunity for drivers to make a pass this straightaway here, and especially coming into the next braking zone, as we're going to see here just in a few seconds as Doc's coming around here. So hard braking zone coming up right about the 100-meter board there. I want to try and keep it in third gear, hug that other curb, and then just roll it around the corner. If done right, you can really carry some good speed, and we've seen Doc do that right there actually. He had a really good corner there. And then a hard left-hander coming into the start-finish line here. On Mount Panorama. So this racetrack definitely tests your mental ability and tests your skill as a race car driver for sure. So we know them Aussies absolutely are in love with this racetrack. And like I said earlier on in the broadcast, ladies and gentlemen, this is a premier racetrack over in Australia. So rightfully so that the Australian drivers get really excited when they see this race come up in a schedule. And man, they're pretty good on this track too. So interesting racetrack. Particularly not a personal fan of this racetrack myself, mainly because I'm just not good at it. But definitely an interesting racetrack. It makes for some pretty good racing usually. So, and there's some fast dudes up in the field here today as well. Right from top to bottom, all these guys are quick in their own rights. Pardon me, chat. And should be a good race. It really should be. Yeah, you might race better after. You may never know. Absolutely. Absolutely. And Doc looking like he's really got that downhill sector figured out here on Panorama today. So this is the first hot lap officially. And as you can see, we're at about 2 minutes. We're going to be anywhere between 2:10 and 2 minutes and 20 seconds for our lap times here. So we're probably looking at about 19 or 20 laps if I had to guess, ladies and gentlemen. And how, you ask, do I know that? Well, it's simple. These guys do roughly about 40-minute races, but they do it in laps. So That's how we know roughly about how many laps the race is going to be. I didn't check the event settings when I jumped into the lobby here tonight, so I don't actually know what everything's set at. We can see Super Ninja is actually going around Ninja Kid there, so Super Ninja clearly getting a good run up that back sector on Ninja Kid as he's trying not to interfere with the qualifying time. You can see all the drivers there. Jake just scooping around all of them there, so Jake also sitting on pole currently here as the first lap comes around with a 2:11. 2:82, absolutely blazing fast lap. We have Ninja there with a 2:12. We've got Tattooed Freak currently sitting in third with a 2:13. We missed Badass, my bad, Badass. We with a 2:12, 8:85. We've got Ninja Kid currently sitting in fifth with a 2:13. We've got Arctic Wolf sitting in sixth with a 2:13. We've got Egon sitting with a 2:14. Doc sitting with a 2:15, as we did see him make a mistake in the final corner. Kilt with a 2:17. And only 9 guys in the field tonight, so really kind of unfortunate to see we only got that many drivers here on the finale tonight, but that's all right. It'll be a good race nonetheless. So we are with our current pole sitter at the moment, GVG Jake. Cliff coming in with the like. What's good, Cliff? How you doing, man? Appreciate that thumbs up. Hope you're having a fantastic evening tonight. I know it's super late. We're super late for you right now. So Doc was our first one out on the track here. So let's get back on with Doc as we're coming around on our second qualifier here. And it looks like these drivers are only going to get about 3 laps here today for qualifying. So they really do need to make one of these 3 laps really count. We see Doc going just a little bit wide in that corner again for the second qualifying lap in a row here. That's most certainly going to hurt his time. So really unfortunate there for Doc because he's just pushing really hard there, I think. Just trying to get the absolute best time he can. He's really going to have to utilize this final lap to really hunker down that time as we see him come across the line, not gaining any positions there. Jake still remains in first. We got LJ still remaining in second place. Badass having a little trouble with that final corner there as well. And I believe that was Egon we've seen sliding through that final corner there as well, ladies and gentlemen. So some of the drivers struggling a little bit maybe in the dark with their braking points here on the track tonight, as the track does look quite a bit different when you're driving it in the dark, so it's a lot harder to catch your visual references where you need to brake coming into a corner sometimes. So Jake's still holding first. Tattoo Freak is taking second from Super Ninja here. So Super Ninja currently sitting in 3. Badass dropping down to 4th because of that. Ninja Kid's still sitting in 5th place. Arctic Wolf up at 6th now. Egon in 7th. Doc maintaining 8th. And we still have Kilt here in 9th place, improving on his last lap by a second there as well. So last chance for romance here, boys. So let's get her done as we see Jake getting really wide there. Woo! Hopefully he doesn't interfere with Doc coming around on a hot lap there. We got Stefan coming in with that like and that share. How you doing, Stefan? So Jake just opted to get off the track there, and knowing that he isn't going to better his time there, so we're going to sit with Doc here as he's coming around to his corner. He hasn't had a whole lot of luck with so far tonight. The final chicane here before our final corner on the racetrack here. So third and second last corners coming up here. Right after this little sweeper. We've got the chicane right here on that 100 board. Ooh, a little bit better there this time from Doc. Still catching a little bit of the grass there on corner exit there, but should hopefully be able to improve on that 8th place time. So we see Ninja Kid just going around him there. So Ninja Kid coming across, what's he going to get there in 5th place? Doesn't look like any of these drivers. Nah, Super Ninja does take 2nd place back from Tattooed Freak there. So we have Badass now on his final lap here too as well in qualifying. Let's see if he can jump over any of the drivers up ahead of him here. And again, Jake looking very, very strong tonight here. Jake has looked very good as of late in all the leagues that we've been broadcasting for here recently. So expect to see Jake be a major player here in the race tonight. Badass is not able to improve. Ninja Kid was not able to improve. Arctic was not able to grab any time. Can Egon grab any more time? No, Egon was unable to grab any time either. So, oh, and Kilt had a little bit of an incident going into the final corner, so I doubt Kilt is going to be able to grab any extra time there as well. So, first to ninth, we've got Jake, we got Ninja, we got Tattooed Freak, we got Badass, we got Ninja Kid, we got Arctic Wolf, we got Egon, we got Doc, and we got Kilt, ladies and gentlemen. That is going to be our starting order here tonight at Mount Panorama. This will be a roughly 40-minute race, give or take. And like I said, chat, we should see about 19 or 20 laps here tonight, I believe. Dog water, yummy, yummy. You like that, Stefan? Had a chilled race day, got my neighbor off to work. It's been an adventure through a hurricane. Oh boy. You guys got some bad weather there right now, Stefan? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so let's kick this bad boy off. Season finale time! I'd love to be able to tell you who's currently sitting in the lead in the standings and all that right now, but I don't actually know, as I haven't seen any current standings posted in a couple of weeks here. So we're not sure who's actually leading here in the OFR. I believe it's Badass, if I'm not mistaken, or Doc. Tattooed is right there in the mix as well. But they have had a little bit of trouble with their regular drivers here near the end of the season, so the GT45 gaming community really stepping in and filling up the field here for these guys just to allow the page to have content to continue on. And Ninja must have... potentially, yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. Ninja just got ahead right at the start there, I guess. I was a little confused seeing Ninja sitting in first place as Jake was on pole, but Ninja just, and I mean just, edging Jake out coming on the first straightaway here. So let's see what happens coming around corner 2 here, ladies and gentlemen. This is a little bit of a mid-speed corner. Not too hard to go side by side, but one driver makes a mistake and it could be just a disaster for the whole rest of the field behind them. And it looks like all the drivers got through really, really well there. So, so a mixture of yellow and white headlights here tonight too as well. So some really great shots as these cars are coming up over the horizons and around the corners here with their headlights just ablazing tonight. So Super Ninja getting out to a very early lead here. We've got Jake in second, but we do have Ninja Kid looking to make a move on Jake there. So Ninja Kid getting that spot from Jake as well. And Badass now looking like he's going to try and get that from Jake. So Jake dropping back 3 spots very, very quickly here in the race. And now he's got Egon all over the backside of him here. As we're going to jump on our camera here on the roof of the car as he's trying to shake Jake down there. But having a little bit of a rough downhill sector there. So taking a look behind him. This is what it looks like behind Egon right now. As 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th place are just coming down the hill behind him here. So we got Tattooed sitting currently in 6th place right now. Kilt up in 8th place. And I think we lost a driver already. We've lost 2 drivers. 3 drivers. I think they've red flagged the race, ladies and gentlemen. Not sure what is going on there, ladies and gentlemen. The guys are obviously all in chat, so something happened there. We didn't catch what happened there. Everything looked pretty clean from what I saw, but we did miss corner 1. Not 100% sure what's up. 17 lap race, ladies and gentlemen. Take care. Jake's livery is just a couple hours old, not even dry yet. Did you make that for him, Stefan? Much love, brother. Much love. It's a little hard to see it in the dark here tonight, but too many laps. All right, so they had the race settings set incorrectly here when the race started, so we'll be kicking off here again one more time, chat. So one more race start here for season finale night. Well, there you go, Jake. The paint's still wet on your car, so no touchy. No touchy. Even new decals on it. Beautiful. I haven't had a chance to look at it because it's in the dark. It's really hard to see. Oh boy, these guys are having a little bit of technical difficulties here this evening, ladies and gentlemen. They forgot to set the grid as per qualifying, so they're just gonna have to set that grid up, and then we'll be going again. So attempt number 3 here on the evening, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody's checking in. We're gonna get out on track. Let's see if we can get a look at Jake's livery here. And I've got spectator glitch. Yeah, you can't really see the liveries tonight, unfortunately, so. Again, ladies and gentlemen, as well, the drivers. Oh, we got another driver that just jumped in here as well. Oh, never mind. He's not supposed to be in. No big deal. Can't even show it off, buddy. Can't even show it off, honk. We got Kilt out exploring here, looking for the kangaroos and the wallabies. Don't feed the wild animals, Kilt. Driver's having a little bit of fun while they wait here. Alright, let's try this again, chat. All right, round 10 underway once again. Just waiting for them lights to turn green, and these guys are going to be off like a rocket. And the lights are green. It is go, go, go. And Ninja, again, getting a great start off the line there. Just edging out Jake. But Jake does have inside coming into corner 1. Looking like a pretty clean corner all through the field. We don't see any spinners. Alright, so Jake and Super Ninja side by side coming into corner 2. Super Ninja does have the optimal line coming into the next corner here, so let's see if he gets around Jake here. As Jake is kind of hung out to dry a little bit here. A little bit wide coming out of the corner 2 there as well, so we see Badass now trying to make a move around as well, but Jake, oh! A little bit of a scrape on the wall there, scratching that brand new paint job. The body shop guys might be a little bit upset about that one there, as we just told them not to scratch that wet paint, but that's alright. It is racing, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the dark. It is going to be a difficult race here today for all these drivers on track to maintain that focus with headlights blaring in the rearview mirror, and just trying to make sure you're hitting all your braking points at the right time. Of course, we're at night, so the racetrack is very, very cool, which is going to make for a little bit of a slipperier condition for the drivers as well. So they're definitely going to have the concentration on 110% tonight as we race around Mount Panorama in the dark here. So Ninja getting off to an early lead here and pulling a very quick 2-second gap here as well on the rest of the field. Moving back into second place, we have Badass, who's managed to get around Jake as well. So now Jake up in third place here. We got Tattooed in fourth place. Now did Tattoo just make a move there, as we see Doc and Arctic Wolf getting into each other just a little bit there. We see a whole lot of dust coming up from that second part of the chicane there from Jake ahead of him there. So let us see. I think Tattooed made a move there. We just got to go a little further back. Looked like he was just defending a position from Arctic there, as Arctic was trying to get past him there. So actually it wasn't a move made by Tattooed Freak, it was just a good defense. It was an attempt at Arctic Wolf for getting by a Tattooed Freak there, and just wasn't quite able to get the move done. So Arctic now dropping back to sixth place. Let's see if we can see that. No, unfortunately we just missed that. So moving through the field here, as Arctic is still putting pretty decent pressure on Doc, and Doc made a pretty big mistake there. So Arctic really able to get back up on Doc. We can see Egon and Ninja Kid just in behind these drivers here coming up as well. And then we got Kilt up in ninth place here as well, ladies and gentlemen. So Super Ninja here in the lead. We need to get rid of the old mug here. Sorry, guys. Commentary view, commentary view. Unbelievable. Got to work the whole day to get that livery fixed. Make sure you charge them double, Onk. So we got Badass here in second place. And as I said, the bodywork crew not very happy with Jake's little rub-in with the wall there as he's scratching up that what looks to be very sharp-looking paint job on that car. We just unfortunately can't see it here tonight, but it looks pretty good so far. We got Tattooed Freak here in fourth place as well. Doc at fifth. We got Arctic Wolf in sixth place, and Ninja Kid and Egon kind of starting the battle here. Now the question is, are these two trying to fight for position, or are they working together here? Looks like Ninja Kid's just going to try and get the move done here. He is going to have inside line here, but then he's going to be forced outside. But he did manage to get ahead of Egon before the chicane here. So it was able to get the pass done, but Egon is now all up in Ninja Kid's business here. So you see, ooh, Egon took a look there, decided to wait. And just tucks right in behind Ninja Kid there. We see Kilt just coming around the corner there too, so he's not too far away from the 7th and 8th place driver there. And we got Ninja, who is just absolutely flying up the road here right now. He's got a 6.8 second gap on the field. So Ninja looking very comfortable here. Start very early on in the races. We're lap 3 of 17. We got Jake trying to make a move on Badass here now as well. Badass had the inside line there, so Jake was forced to try and pass him on the outside. He wasn't able to get that done, so he had to tuck back in behind. So we'll keep an eye on this little battle here as it's developing. LG is already in the final lap. yeah, LG's in a different area code right now, for sure. And good little battle here between Jake and Badass here, as these two have been getting very, very familiar with each other as of late in recent weeks in the leagues. Racing, of course, in similar leagues, these two guys, so getting very, very cozy, racing side by side, in front and in behind and in front of each other here. Jake making a little bit of a mistake there, losing some time on Badass, and you can see that this is a very, very dirty, dusty racetrack here in Australia. As you can see, every time the car gets outside those track limits, even just with a couple tires, it just kicks up a storm of dust. So we got Doc trying to get caught up to Apex here to try and take 4th place from Tattooed Freak here. And then we have Arctic Wolf. So we've got 3 drivers in the race tonight from Apex Racing. Badass, Tattooed Freak, and Arctic Wolf. We have 1 driver from Rockefeller Racing. We've got 1 driver from RWB, which is Ninja Kid. Egon being independent. And we've got 2 Ghost Viper Gaming representatives in the field here tonight as well, with Kilt and Jake. And Badass is actually representing TCR, which is a Tidgney racing team over on YouTube there tonight on this particular race, but also Apex Racing, ladies and gentlemen. So we do see Tattooed Freak opting to come in for a early pit to get off those hard tires. And it is a 3-lap mandate for each compounded tire for the races. So any drivers on any compounded tire are required to do a minimum of 3 laps on that tire. So Kilt is now up in 8th. He's just in behind Egon in 7th place there. And Tattoo now just coming out of the pits there on a fresh set of rubber. Alien LJ Legend. Please don't say Storm. We already have 1 by 100 miles per hour of wind speed. Flying cows here, bro. Oh my. Oh my. Stay safe, my guy. Absolutely stay safe out there. So Badass here currently sitting in 2nd place. Now it is a 9-second, almost 10-second gap from LJ to our 2nd place driver, Badass, who has GVG Jake not too far behind in tow here, just a couple seconds up the road from Badass. And then we have Doc, who is 5 seconds behind Jake. Arctic Wolf, who is trying to what I was going to say is trying to get into that slipstream of Doc in front of him there and making a mistake going into the wall there. So Ninja Kid able to grab that position from Arctic Wolf, now moving up into 5th place as well. So Egon's still here in 7th. Tattooed in 8th. And I think we lost Mr. Kilt, ladies and gentlemen. I think Kilt has disconnected from the lobby. And Kilt has really been having some struggles as of late with GT Sport servers. So, really unfortunate for Kilt there, as he has forced to retire from the race due to connection issues. So, down to 8 drivers here tonight. LJ still in 1st place. We got Badass here in 2nd. We've got Doc now taking 3rd place because Jake has hit the pits. Ninja Kid just getting that move done here by the looks of it. We're going to stick with this little battle for P3 here as Ninja Kid and Doc are battling. Doc just managing to keep Ninja Kid behind him coming into corner 2 here. So really great job by Doc there to keep Ninja Kid behind him. But he went wide there, so that is going to give Ninja Kid an opportunity to get side by side with him here again. Not the best place to be going side by side though, right here this sector. So you can see Ninja Kid just dipping back in behind. And he's going to wait most likely until they get down past the downhill sector before he tries to make a move on Doc there again. And we can see Ninja just grazing that wall just a little bit there as we see some sparks flying as well. So we can see Ninja's just closing up on Doc here. He's going to try and just basically stay glued to Doc here going through this next sector. This isn't ideally a good sector to be going 2x2 through either, so you can see the patience from all the race car drivers here today. Whoa! Both them drivers struggling a little bit with that downhill sector there. Doc almost wrecking, and Ninja Kid going wide behind them. So great job by both the drivers there not to have an incident each and bottle up the field behind them there. So no harm, no foul. Both drivers still going and on track and at speed here. So let's see if Ninja Kid is going to try and get the move done on Doc coming into the final sector here. As again, this is an ideal opportunity for a pass coming up to this section here. And it looks like Ninja Kid's just going to stay content sitting behind Doc here. And we see Arctic Wolf just in the background of this little battle we're having here at the moment. So let's jump on with Doc here. And this is what Doc is kind of seeing right now in his rearview mirror. As Ninja Kid is... Ooh, he took a look, but Doc kind of shut the door on him there. Didn't exactly really leave a whole lot of room there. Ninja Kid did have a nose in there, so... he did have that inside line technically, but Doc shut the door pretty hard on him there, so Ninja Kid's going to have to wait for another opportunity to get around Doc there. So just going to jump back to our leader. He's almost got 12-second lead here now, and doing a really great job. We have Badass here in second place trying to reel Ninja in, and he's pulled a pretty sizable gap on our third place driver Doc here. So we're definitely seeing some different pit strategies from the drivers. A great camera shot by our helicopter man there, as their guys are just coming up the hill here. So, and Ninja Kid, again, just trying to close Doc back up, get ready to make another move. But while these two have been battling, that's given Arctic Wolf in 5th place here a chance to get back on this group here. So just on board with Arctic Wolf here as he's trying to close up the gap on our 3rd and 4th place driver Doc and Ninja Kid here. So just coming through this downhill, this is kind of what it looks like from the front bumper of the car essentially. And you can see how hard it is to see through that dust here at night on Mount Panorama when one of the drivers gets a little bit outside those track limits. It absolutely just throws up a cloud of invisible dirt in front of the drivers there for a brief second. So that definitely most certainly will be playing a factor into these drivers races. As you can see, Arctic getting really a little bit wide there and just catching a little bit of grass coming out of the chicane there. So great shot on that livery there. We're just trying to get the same camera angle for Badass here now as well. Couldn't really see that. It is a TCR livery. So we have Ninja Kid trying to make a move here on Doc again, coming into corner 1. Again, just not quite able to get that move done on Doc. And you can see just how bright those headlights really, really are on these cars. Shining on the back of the car in front of them for, this is a perfect example, Ninja Kid here. You can't even really tell what color that back end of that car is. Those lights are so bright. So just imagine what that looks like in the rear view mirror of these drivers as they're driving up and down the racetrack here tonight. So Jake is back in 6th place here. Egon's in 7th. Tattooed in 8th. And we had Kilt sitting in 9th. But again, having a disconnection error. Poor Kilt. Concrete house, I'm safe. Thanks, bro. Well, there you go. That's a plus. That is a 100% plus, Honk. So, I really expected to see some really good battling here tonight on Mount Panorama, but the drivers quite varied in their pace here tonight. So really the only battle on track is for third and fourth at the moment. Fifth and sixth are starting to kind of close up on each other. But we are going to stick with this here for a second as we see Ninja Kid again trying to get the move done on Doc there. And, oh, Doc going really deep. Trying to get the cutback on Ninja Kid in the corner there. And Ninja Kid is going to have the easy pass now as Doc's going to be having fight dirty tires coming into the final corner here. So he's going to have to take the corner a little gingerly there. And that's just going to give Ninja Kid an opportunity to essentially just drive away from Doc. So Badass now in the lead as we've seen Super Ninja come into the pits. Ninja Kid now in second place. Doc back in third again after losing that position to Ninja Kid. But as we can see, LJ just coming out in front of Doc on pit lane there. So LJ coming out in third place after his pit stop just goes to show how big of a lead LJ had on the field there. So Doc is going to take a look inside on LJ here. LJ is on the fresher rubber and is actually able to hold Doc off for position there. So LJ still maintaining third place, but Doc is all over LJ at the moment. So we're going to keep our eye on that as we see Jake's now in fifth place there as well. So Arctic must have opted to pit there. Or he's just made a mistake and losing a couple of positions there. As we see, he's in the back of the field now. Really great shot by the camera crew here tonight. As we see, Super Ninja is starting to slowly pull away from Doctor a little bit. But Doc now has Jake starting to close the gap on him here as well. So Egon up in sixth place here. We've got Tattooed down in seventh, but we have seen Tattooed pit once already today, and Arctic has pit as well. So Badass in the early in the lead of the race here, about midway through the race now. Some of these drivers still have two stops that they do need to make yet this race, so that is going to factor in, as we have seen a couple of the drivers take their stops early in the race already. We're just going to jump on with Ninja Kid here as he comes around to get that great camera shot on these drivers. Super Ninja in third place. We got Doc coming in. We got Jake coming into the pits again as well. We got Egon coming into the pits as well. Arctic Wolf is now just coming around here. So where is Arctic Wolf going to come compared to the three drivers in pit lane? These drivers should be bouncing out of pit lane here in the next few seconds to see if Arctic is going to get any of these positions back from these drivers. So the pit exit is actually after corner one here at Mount Panorama. So we'll have to see where Arctic Wolf comes out in relation to the 6th, 7th, and 8th place driver. And it looks like he just nips Egon coming out of pit lane there, but Jake and Doc do come out ahead of him there. So all the drivers but Ninja Kid and Badass have now at least taken one stop. So we can see Ninja here now on that medium tire. Was on that soft tire to start the race. Starting to gain on Ninja Kid here, as Ninja Kid is on quite worn soft tires at this point. They're not terrible, but they're not great either. And obviously Ninja on fresh mediums there. So we got Tattooed on fresh mediums as well. We've got Jake on another set of soft tires here. So Jake employing a little bit of a different pit strategy here than the rest of the drivers again, it looks like, tonight. So now we got Badass coming into pit lane for his first stop of the evening. I do suspect we're going to see, as we have Ninja Kid, Super Ninja has made a move on Ninja Kid. Let's see if we can catch this here. We're just going to get a glimpse of it, eh? So side by side coming down the straightaway here. And coming into the chicane, LJ does manage to edge out Ninja Kid. And just no response from Ninja Kid as LJ is on. Just a fresher set of tires, obviously. So Super Ninja now coming around. Let's see where he comes out in correlation to Badass and Ninja Kid. So Badass has just come out of the pit. So Badass has come out just behind Ninja Kid, or Super Ninja, sorry. So Super Ninja retains the race lead. Badass now up in second place. We have Tattooed up into third. Jake is now currently sitting in fourth, but Ninja Kid might come out ahead of him here coming out of pit lane. Ninja Kid just comes out ahead of Jake exiting pit lane. So Ninja Kid comes out in fourth place here with GVG Jake just chasing him up the road here. So what do we have for tires? We've got two different tire compounds here. So we should see Jake catch up on Ninja Kid relatively quickly here. And you can see him going, oh, he tried to make something happen inside there. Opting to give Ninja Kid the spot back. A little bit of confusion between the two drivers there, as Ninja Kid was just going to let him go by, but Jake obviously giving the position back because he made a bit of a mistake on judging how much room was going into that corner there. So both drivers back on track. Both these guys are super quick drivers too, so they will absolutely just start putting the pedal down to the floor here again and continue on. So good job by these two drivers here to kind of sort that out on track, not lose any positions thankfully, but they definitely lost some time there. And Ninja Kid's just doing a really good job of staying ahead of Jake here coming through the technical sector. We would suspect to see Jake is now going to pull around Ninja Kid here because Jake is on, again, the softer tire here. So Jake isn't able to outdrive Ninja here though. So Jake is going to have to try and take him on the outside of this corner potentially. No, Jake does manage to get ahead of him just around that little kink. So Jake is going to just be able to get ahead of Ninja Kid for fourth place there. So going back to our race leader here. And where is our race leader at on the track at the moment here? Alright, we'll come back to Super Ninja here in just a minute. We got Badass in second. We got Tattooed in third. Jake and Ninja Kid nose to tail at fourth and fifth place. Doc in sixth, we've got Egon in seventh, and Arctic in eighth place. So getting back on board with Super Ninja, we see Arctic now coming in for his second stop of the night as well here. I will not call you Pappy, but I definitely don't drink dog water. Oh. Gotta have a little bit of fun with you guys once in a while with these polls, right? So the whole point of content creating and streaming is to have fun with our community. So decided to throw something a little different in the poll here this evening on Facebook. Let's try to get us some laughs out of you guys, you know. See what kind of reactions we get. Rita coming in with the like. Joe coming in with that like and the share as well about 5 minutes ago. Sorry guys, I cannot hear my alerts right now because I have my webcam shut off. My alerts are tied with my webcam. So if I don't get your alert or your shout out right away, I do apologize. But I would definitely most certainly will get to it as soon as I catch it. So my apologies, ladies and gentlemen. Hello Rita, how are you doing? So we are coming around the final corner. We are going to 100% jump on board with our race leader for a lap around Mount Panorama on board with LJ Super Ninja, ladies and gentlemen, and OP view, cockpit view, of course. So I will let you guys enjoy this and zip my mouth for a minute. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so there is our onboard with our current race leader, RR LJ Super Ninja. Looking fantastic here, but LJ is going to have to come into the pit soon to get to that last compound of tires. We see Badass coming in right now, getting off those hard tires. We got Jake coming around here now in third place. I'm doing well, Rita. Thank you so much for asking. And we have Joe up in the chat, just grinding up gears. Love to hear that. Love to hear that, ladies and gentlemen. Hope everybody's having a fantastic Friday. I mean, it's Friday. How's it? Hey, it's pretty hard not to be fantastic. Hey, we get a good livery shot there up in the pit lane here. Fantastic. So we got Tattoo now in 5th place. We've got Egon now sitting in 6th. We've got Doc back in 7th. And we've got Arctic currently sitting in 8th place. Bad net connection, have fun. Alright, Uncle, see you later, brother. Be safe, my guy, be safe. So we have Arctic coming into the pits here now as well. Let's just take a quick look at his crew here. Looking very ready. Alright, so we will see LJ come into pit lane within the next 2 laps, because again, he does have to run the hard tire for at least 3 laps, so we will see him come in, not this lap, probably next lap. And this is an educated guess, ladies and gentlemen. Again, LJ is a teammate of mine, so, you know, the one thing that we do discuss at Rockefeller Racing when it comes down to league races is obviously strategy. So, we work really hard to be on similar strategies as teammates in our races, so we have an idea how the drivers think, you know what I mean? So, LJ is 100% on making up all the time on the softer compound tires very early on in the race, and then finishing off on those hard tires, hoping to hold the field off at that point. So we'll have to see how that works out for him. He does have a 32-second gap currently on Jake at second place here, so it's a very good possibility that he can pull this off as long as he doesn't need to take any fuel. Ninja Kid is sitting in 5th. He's got a penalty. He'll have to burn that off this lap. We got Egon in 6th. We've got Doc in 7th. And Arctic Wolf in 8th place, ladies and gentlemen. So, just a small field of drivers here tonight, but that's alright. Season's winding down, so this will be the last race for OFR for this season. So, no more early streams on Fridays from GT45 Gaming moving forward here, as we'll be back on our regular schedule. And we are going to stick with LJ here. Now, he is going to have to come into the pits for this this lap for sure to take those hard tires on. So we're going to stick with LJ through the pit process here and see if he comes out ahead of our second place driver, Jake. Look at them Rockefeller Racing crew. Yeah, them boys are fired up. Change them tires, boys. So Jake is just coming to the start-finish line, and LJ is just coming out of the pits on the other side of turn 1. So still managing an 11-second gap on our second-place driver, Jake. So really great job by Super Ninja today to really put that strategy that he came into the race with to work. Got Tattooed sitting in 4th place. We've got Ninja Kid sitting in 5th. We've got Egon now coming in for his last set of tires as well. So, lap 15, ladies and gentlemen. Super Ninja in the lead with a almost 15-second gap. So, looking very strong in round 10 here tonight. We see GVD Jake there again, scraping the wall just a little bit with that car of his there. Again, the paint guy not going to be happy with him here. And then we have Badass here in 3rd place as well. He's flying down this downhill section right now. Trying to catch up to Jake. Jake's only 7 seconds up the road there. Tattooed Freak behind Badass. Same thing, about 7 seconds behind Badass. Picking up a penalty there. Ninja Kid just coming to that downhill section right now himself. We have Doc in 6th. Egon in 7th. And Arctic Wolf in 8th place. Alright, penultimate lap for our race leader, ladies and gentlemen. White flag goes across for Ninja, Super Ninja. White flag coming down for Jake as well here. And white flag coming for Badass as well. So our top 3 drivers looking very, very strong here tonight. Tattooed Freak just behind in 4th place here. He's coming across for the white flag. Ninja Kid now also coming across. He will be coming for his white flag here right away as well. Got Doc in 6th place. He's coming across for his white flag. No, he's still only on 15, so he's coming across for lap. Yeah, no, this is white flag lap. White flag lap. I was confused. Not hard to do. Egon coming across for his white flag here as well, ladies and gentlemen. And going to Arctic Wolf now coming around that final corner as well for his white flag. And every driver is on the penultimate lap, ladies and gentlemen. So we got Super Ninjas now just coming through that downhill sector here. And if any of you guys are watching the broadcast while you guys are on track here, stick around in the chat after the race. I'm going to pop in. We're going to have a quick little chat with you guys at the end of the race here as well. So don't go anywhere, guys. So LJ is coming around now for his final lap. So you know what? Let's go hang out with LJ on board here. For his final lap of the race here, as we don't have any battles happening on track here right now, so we do have what looks to be Jake and Badass are starting to get very close together here, so maybe we have a battle developing here. You can see LJ just doing an absolutely fantastic job of really utilizing all the racetrack, almost to every millimeter available, but not making any contact with the walls. So it's a really great job there by LJ here tonight on Mount Panorama in the dark. You see the moon is just full bore out in the background there. So we are with LJ here as he's coming around the final couple corners here. For round 10 of the OFR GTSNA season, ladies and gentlemen. So looking like Super Ninja's going to bring this one home for Rockefeller Racing. And our race winner, ladies and gentlemen, is Super Ninja. Congratulations, my guy. Congratulations to my teammate. Love that. Great job by Super Ninja here this evening. He had this race figured out right from start to finish. Jake coming across here in 2nd place as well for Ghost Viper Gaming, representing beautifully here as well. And Badass just behind Jake there, coming in the final podium spot for 3rd place today, ladies and gentlemen. Really great job by all the drivers on track today. Tattooed now coming across in 4th place for the final round of the season, ladies and gentlemen. Great job by Tattooed Freak. And Ninja Kid now coming across here in 5th as well. Woo, with a little spin to finish the season off with. Gotta love it. Nice job, Ninja. Nice job, brother. We got Doc coming across here, finishing 6th place this evening as well, ladies and gentlemen. Really great job by Doc. We got Egon here now coming down in 7th. We've seen Arctic just in behind there. So Egon coming across in 7th place here this evening, ladies and gentlemen. And Mr. Arctic Wolf finishing in 8th place today. So congratulations to all our drivers on track today. Great stuff, great racing, and absolutely great finish to a great season, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so race results one more time, ladies and gentlemen. In first, Super Ninja. In second, Jake. In third, Badass. In fourth, Tattooed. In fifth, Ninja Kid. In sixth, Doc Coop. In 7th place is Egon, and in 8th place is Arctic Wolf, and finishing in 9th due to disconnection would be Kilt Racer, ladies and gentlemen. Again, gutted for Kilt. He has just not had the best of luck in race lobbies as of late, so really, really unfortunate. So we are going to pop into chat, ladies and gentlemen. Gonna go chitty chatty with these boys. Paul coming in with the like, and Markinos Racers coming in with the like as well. Ah, come on. That was just a love tap. Just a love tap. Come on. Well, good job, guys. Kilty again with a disconnect there, too. Man, Kilt is really having a hard time staying connected to race lobbies lately. And yeah, you didn't get blue screens. I know you can't hear him, William. I've got the audio shut off, brother. Well, you handled it well last night. I might have broke something last night, man. I don't know. But we're definitely gonna do some podiums here. So you boys ready for that? Well, yeah. All right. We're going hot. Stream can hear you now. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Guys, PG.
PG, as PG as we can, anyways, for this part, for sure. We're with our race finishers here, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, we're in the chat there. And really great job by all the race car drivers throughout the whole season, obviously. This is the season finale here for the season here at OFR for this season, of course. And there's going to be more to come in the future from OFR. We're just not sure when yet. I'm sure it's going to be once GT7 is released, like most leagues that are coming to an end right now. Their season's finishing up. A lot of these guys are going to be jumping and waiting for the GT7 release, of course, to continue on. But we are going to talk with Badass, who's our 3rd place finisher here. Really great drive, Badass. How was the race for you today?
It was pretty good. Had a couple incidents there where I probably would have been a little bit closer to Jake at the final there, but I don't know. It was a good race all in all.
Interesting race at night. How is it driving on Mount Panorama in the dark like that? Is it a little bit tougher to find those braking points?
I really don't find it that much more difficult. I like the scenery, to tell you the truth. I wasn't looking at a lot of the scenery while I'm in the race, but like during the practice and stuff, it's really nice.
I gotta tell you,
Put
man.
his EV all the way up.
You
No, I did not.
you see
You
some of
liar.
the you see some of the camera shots here in spectator mode, man, and there's actually some really great camera shots around the track at night here on Mount Panorama. So
Yes, there is.
it was a very fun, very fun race, and love seeing a night race in the leagues. So great stuff there. Getting annoyed with these disconnects lately, especially when I had no issues the whole day in lobbies daily. And as soon as I get the host terminate session notification, the game freezes up, but everything else was fine. Oh, Kilty, we're gutted for you, brother.
It's unfortunate, buddy.
It really is. So I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I'm not sure if you guys have been tracking the standings for the last couple of series sessions or not, but you were right up in the mix for what would be the championship title, I believe, Badass. So again, with another strong finish. And anything you want to say, anybody you want to thank, anything before I move on to Jake?
Just thanks for everyone for showing up for the finale. It was a good turnout, good race in everyone, and thank you, Ghost, for your commentating this season. And we're going to look forward to having you back. And thank you again. Thanks everyone, and Doc for being the co-manager. And
Absolutely.
that's all I got.
No, that's beautiful. Thank you very much. All right, and congratulations again on that third place finish here today.
Thank you very much.
All right, moving to our second place finisher, Jake. Again, Jake, you were on quite a bit of a different pit strategy than the rest of the guys. Again, looking for those really early pits to get rid of the what we consider the slower compound of tires, I guess. No, it didn't quite work out to get you in for the win today, as LJ really was just on a whole different level tonight, it seemed like. But talk us through your race tonight. How did it feel for you?
Yeah, GG's to LJ and Badass for the podiums. I had a good first stint. I made a mistake. I went one lap too long on the hards, and then one lap too long on the softs. So LJ had the win by the time I last pitted. But yeah, mistakes started creeping and I just started getting tired.
Fair enough. It is pretty late where you're at, so. We did have your paint manager in the watching the race here as well, and said that paint was only 2 hours old and not dry yet. And he said, "Don't scratch the car." And the first thing you do is scratch the car going into turn 2. So maybe bring a little bit of extra money to the paint guy when you bring that car back to the garage tonight, my friend.
Sorry, Hunk.
Oh, great stuff. Anybody you want to shout out, Jake? Anything you want to say before I move to Super Ninja?
Thank you to you for the comms, thank you to OFR for letting me hop in midway through the season, and thank you again to GVG and all the participants. It was a fun race.
Absolutely, great job, and strategy almost worked out for you again, so congratulations on that P2. You've been racing very strong here over the last couple of weeks, so look forward to see some more from you moving forward.
Tell me about it.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, that's all you can do. You get practicing, because you got a target on your back right now, my friend. All right, and Super Ninja, our winner for tonight's race. Congratulations, Super Ninja. Really great drive this evening. Just talk us through your race and kind of what you were thinking coming into it tonight.
So, literally, right before I joined the lobby, I had to buy the car. I was searching for liveries, and then I just kind of figured out a race strategy. It worked out well. Started on the softs. Of course, me and Jake had some really good side-by-side racing for a minute. I'm still driving with anger from yesterday, so I think that helped just a little bit on me just keeping my head down, keeping it consistent, not making mistakes. Yeah, I want to thank Rockefeller and you, of course, and OFR for letting us hop in last minute with them.
Yeah, absolutely, and just really great stuff, and that takes care of the anybody you want to say thank you to part of the interview, so great job by Ninja there. And I just want to say thank you to OFR and the officials. I know, of course, running a league through the page myself as well, it takes a lot of work, it takes a lot of patience, there's a lot of bumps in the road, there's a lot of learning curves throughout a season. So I just want to take some time to thank Doc and Badass for everything they do through the OFR GTSNA division to keep things moving and to keep things grinding. Track selection, car selections, the details and the rules of the league. It takes a lot of personal time to figure this stuff out. So major thank you to Badass and Doc, of course, and OFR for giving us the opportunity to have this league to commentate for and race in. And of course, thank you to all the drivers coming out every week, putting on an absolutely fantastic show for the viewers. It's been a blast all season long, you guys, and can't wait to see what you guys come up with for the next season.
Yep, it's probably more than likely just going to be on GT7, just like everybody else, so going to take a little hiatus, probably have a few special funsy races here and there, and then once GT7 drops and everybody's got it, then we're going to move on to that one.
Sounds fantastic. Well, you guys, once you guys got it all sorted out, we'll take it from there and get ready for the next season. So it sounds really fantastic, guys.
Yep.
Awesome, great
Thanks,
job,
man.
and enjoy your evenings for sure.
You too, man.
Thanks.
All right.
Thanks for always being the commentator.
Hey, I love commentating. It's fun stuff. I love watching these races. It really is enjoyable. So makes it easy when you're having fun.
That's right.
That's right.
Yep.
All right, guys, take care, and we'll catch you all soon.
Yeah, sure.
All right, Chad. So there you have it, man, and there it is. So that was our OFR season, final season in GT Sport, ladies and gentlemen. It's been an absolute banger of a season. It's had highs, it's had lows, it's had absolutely just crazy non-stop action-filled races, and it's had a couple of slower races, but that's the way it goes in a racing season. Some racetracks and some cars really produce amazing races, and some racetracks and some cars produce a little bit of a slower race, just because driver skill, driver comfortability, maybe, stuff like that, right? We see it firsthand all the time in other leagues as well. So the leagues design these track car combinations to kind of pull the drivers out of their comfort zone from time to time, as well as allow them to be in their comfort zone from time to time, to try and make it fair play for everybody involved, so to speak, right? So I'm going to turn my camera back on for you amazing folks here. So, it really is. It's a lot of fun. And being able to be a part of these things and broadcasting these things has done a few things. It's really helped the page grow. I didn't realize that commentary was such a big thing in a virtual world. So that is a really cool aspect of the sim racing esports world, is having an option to be a commentator, not only a racer, but to be able to bring races to you guys, the viewers, and be able to give you guys as much of production value as we can, of course, without having a production team catching every single replay for us. But so there's some really fantastic perks to having being a commentator as well. You get to meet a lot of really cool people. I mean, I commentate for a few different leagues, obviously, so I've had a chance to meet a lot of very different drivers, very different driving styles within the drivers, and of course I've been able to meet race car drivers from all around the globe, and it's really cool. That is one of the coolest things about it, is all the really cool people that I get to meet. And then I get to bring these people live to you guys, the viewers, through the page or through their pages or however it works. Each league is different. Some leagues I stream through their platforms as well as my platforms, right? So it's just really cool to meet all these new people, like every few weeks, essentially, right? Because the season typically runs anywhere from 6 to 10 weeks long in any typical GTS season for a racing league. And then, so every 3 months I'm meeting a whole new group of guys, or guys and gals again on track, and it's just really awesome, and it's a lot of fun. And then that also gives us the option to race with the racers we get to see during the broadcast as well. So, each broadcast that we do, for whether it be OFR or the GTRC or GT Champions or Rockefeller or DMJ, or if we're just chilling some night in an open lobby, not wanting to race and just doing comms for that, you really have a great chance to meet some really, really great, cool people. And that's the best part about this, building that community, building that brotherhood or sisterhood, I guess, and just building a really strong bonding community. And we do it through racing leagues, we do it through content, we do it through private conversations outside of the stream. Thanks for the comms, Ghost. Really appreciate it. Always, man. I don't know yet, Kilt. I gotta eat and stuff yet, too. I think I'm gonna shut it down tonight. I haven't really been, I haven't been feeling the racetrack much lately. Especially this last week. With my side being as sore as it is, and just not having a good run over the last few races I've been in. I think I'm gonna take the night off, my dude. I think I'm gonna take the night off. You might see me off stream, obviously. I might go do some practice for tomorrow's race. I really haven't done a whole lot of practice for Saturday yet, so. And judging by the times I'm seeing from my competitors, I probably should be practicing. So I'll probably be on offline, Kilty. Thank you again, Mr. Ghosty. Appreciate the comms as always. I shall catch you soon, my guy. Take care of yourself. See you tomorrow before GTC. Yeah. No, I'm going to go grab some food. So give me an hour, and you should see me online, Kilt. I can send you a message if you want, brother. But yeah, I think just we're going to take the night off tonight. I'm going to, again, like I said, I am going to practice offline. You guys are always more than welcome to come in, obviously. You guys know that. If we get enough guys in the off-stream lobby, maybe we'll fire up a mock race and we'll do some mock races or something. But yeah, as far as the stream goes, this is the end of the stream for this evening for sure. I have a little bit of business I need to deal with as far as the DMJ League goes. I haven't quite done my part and sent all the proper information away yet, so I got to get on that after I shut the stream down. It's just been a tough week. I've been tired. I've been working still. I'm hurt, and just haven't been able to find the desire to really want to grind hard this week, unfortunately. So tomorrow is a new day, though. We got comms tomorrow for GTRC at 1 o'clock Pacific time, so 4 p.m. Eastern time. We'll have a 40-minute endurance race with the GTRC boys from the United Kingdom. And then we have GT Champions Round 6 at St. Croix Open GR3 round. We are driving the GTR, so that should be interesting. And we'll see how we do tomorrow. I was really bound and determined to take a title home from GTC4 this season. But after the last couple of races, it is very, very quickly becoming something that's not possible anymore. So I'm not going in trying to win a championship anymore. I'm just going in and trying to have a good race tomorrow. And we'll see where we end up when the dust settles. I'm just losing my motivation to push for the podium over there anymore. So yeah, I have my reasons. I'm not going to get into them on stream. It has nothing to do with the league, obviously. It has nothing to do with GT Champions itself or the way the league is. It's other reasons that I'm just losing desire to race in the division this season. And sometimes some things are just better left unsaid, so we'll leave it at that, ladies and gentlemen. I have my reasons, and there's some things I'm just not overly happy about, and it is what it is. And due to that, it's actually caused me to have some of the race finishes I've had. So yeah, we're we're going in with a little bit of a different game plan tomorrow afternoon, and we're definitely going in with a different race start strategy tomorrow afternoon. These passive be patient race starts of mine have been not working out for me this season, so we're going to go in and we're going to be aggressive tomorrow. and see if that changes anything a little bit. We are starting in the middle of the grid tomorrow. I kind of sandbagged my fastest lap last race, so I didn't have to start at the back of the pack for a change. So we are starting in 8th place tomorrow, so that could very well change things a little bit for the race tomorrow as well. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. LJ coming in with that thumbs up as well. You finish work at 6 p.m. Eastern. I'll hop in and try to help a little if you're running the GTR, baby. Yeah, I'm down, Jake. I'll definitely be practicing before the race tomorrow. That's usually when I get my hard practice in, is right before the race. So, but yeah, no, I'm gonna go run. I'm gonna go grab some food. I'm treating myself tonight. I typically don't spend money outside of my bills because I usually can't afford to. But we're going to treat ourselves a little bit tonight. We're going to go out and have some food out tonight, and then I'll come back in and hit a lobby offline. Maybe. Hopefully. We'll see how I feel. I was napping before this broadcast, so I am absolutely wore out this week. Working all day with the injury I've got right now isn't easy, that's for sure. And I'm a little bit frustrated on track this week, so I think with the combination of the two things, it's just a good idea not to do the whole public lobby thing tonight. Treat yourself? I'm going to treat myself. You know I'm going to treat myself. I'm not really treating myself, I'm just going to McDonald's. Got a hankering for some McDonald's French fries. Ugh. But I love you guys. Thanks everybody for tuning in. YouTube and Facebook alike, of course. We are doing something different for Sundays now too, ladies and gentlemen. I've announced it in Discord. However, I haven't announced it officially through the media pages yet or anything like that. But on Sunday evenings, probably around 9 or 10 Eastern time, for the first few weeks until my pool season is done. Once my pool season is done, then we'll do it during the day. But we are going to do a controller training session. So what that means is I'm going to open up a lobby. It'll be an off-stream session. We won't be live during that session. And we're going to open up the general chat in the GT45 Gaming Discord. And we're going to do a controller coaching session. So we'll get all the guys together that are on controller that want some help. I'm going to jump on my controller. We'll put the rig away for the day. We'll jump onto the controller and try and see if we can find you guys a little more time. Find you guys maybe a better breaking point or a better set of lines through a racetrack you're struggling with. Maybe reconfigure your setup a little bit to make things a little easier for you. All these kinds of things. Controller driving really isn't a whole lot different than wheel and pedal driving. It really isn't, ladies and gentlemen. There's this big misconception that wheel and pedal is just 1,000 times better than controller. They each have an advantage and they each have a disadvantage. Controller drivers do have somewhat of an advantage over wheel and pedal drivers because going through hard corners like chicanes where you need a really quick snap of the steering wheel, it's actually easier to do it on controller because you're literally just moving left, right, and you've got full steering already. On a wheel, it's up to us to make the full rotation with the steering wheel to get that steering input into those corners. Secondly, on controller, ladies and gentlemen, it is 100% easier to recover your car when it's sideways or in a spin. 100% hands down easier to recover your car. A benefit, however, to having a steering wheel and pedals obviously is a better range of motion, obviously, in your steering. So instead of having just full steering and not full steering on the controller, you do have a little bit of variation going in a not such a steep corner where you don't have to go full turn with your wheels to get the car to rotate around the corner. You can go a quarter turn on the steering wheel to get that car to rotate and continue on. And you are going to get better tire wear on a wheel and pedal set compared to a controller. Those are just the obvious advantages and disadvantages between the two. I'm sure there is more. I'm not going to get too in depth into it, obviously. Pardon me, chat. If you guys want to learn more about that, if you're interested in trying to refine your controller driving skills, if you're not already a controller alien, that is, feel free to join in, guys. So we will name the lobby as controller coaching, and we'll let you guys know when it's going in through the Discord channel. So if you're not a part of the Discord channel and you're interested in the controller driving lessons, let me know. I'll get you a Discord link to the GT45 Gaming Discord, get you into the Discord, and then we can get you into these sessions. And I mean, you guys can choose a league race that maybe is coming up that you guys are struggling with, or a track that you guys are struggling with, and we'll just, take it step by step, and we'll coach you along for a couple hours. We'll try to see if we can shave those times down for you, find some consistency. Find the best way to save your tires and fuel for that particular race. So it's something we're going to start doing on Sundays. It's something a little extra I want to do for my community, obviously, and I know that the controller drivers always tend to be a little more uncomfortable in a racing situation because they feel like they're at a bigger disadvantage against the wheel pedal guys. I know that's how they feel because I used to feel the same way. Now that I have a wheel and pedal setup going, it is a lot more fun to race on that setup, but it doesn't mean that you can't do the same thing on controller. So the steering wheel and pedal setup has actually made me faster on controller. So yeah, a lot of it does relate to controller driving. You just got to learn how to transfer that knowledge into the way a controller works on the game. So we're going to start that this week, ladies and gentlemen. And if you want to learn more about the controller coaching sessions, then again, hit me up. If you're not a part of the Discord, hit me up on the GT45 Gaming Messenger or WhatsApp, and shoot me a message, and we'll get you into the lobby, and we'll do our thing. So I love you guys. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Thank you for all the reactions, all the shares, all the comments. If any of you donated to MacMillan Cancer Support tonight, I massively appreciate it. I don't know because I wasn't paying attention to my Facebook dashboard this evening. So if not, totally understand. We're just, something we're doing every day here on the page for the rest of the year. We're going to have that MacMillan Cancer Support donation button available to our viewers to go and donate if they choose to. And if not, that's fine. We have 10 reactions, 5 shares on a very short stream tonight. Again, this has only been an hour and a half long stream. So much love out there, you guys. I love you guys so much. The algorithm is absolutely suffering right now on Facebook because of the up and down week I've had. So moving forward into next week, we will start seeing more consistency in the stream. We'll be back to our regular hours again. And except for Thursdays. Thursdays is a little different now. We're racing Thursdays in another league as well. So Thursdays will be earlier streams, which means we'll probably shut that stream down a little bit earlier in the evening. But for the most part, the schedule goes back to normal. So we have GT Champions broadcast on Monday, and that will be the only broadcast for Monday. Once that broadcast is finished, we will shut that broadcast down. And the biggest reason for that is because we do stream that to GT Champions social sites. And once that GT Champions broadcast is finished, then we need to shut that broadcast down so there's no non-related GT Champions content in there. And of course, that is because GT Champions is a 100% sponsored event, ladies and gentlemen, and we have to respect what the league and the sponsors ask. So that's why we only stream for that broadcast and shut it down on Mondays. Monday typically is my off day on stream, so and another reason why it's done like that. Tuesdays is a normal stream day where we're going to do our normal open lobbies. Wednesday is DMJ Vroom Room's Choice of Weapons series for a few more weeks yet. And then a couple hours of open lobby racing after that, as per, again, we do that because that's what the partners and sponsors of DMJ request, is that we do open a lobby for you guys, the fans and the viewers, to come and race with us as well during that broadcast. So that's what goes on Wednesdays. And then Thursdays will be SFR race for 2 or 3 more, I think 3 more weeks. I think there's 3 more races for that. And then open lobby afterwards like we did last night. And then Fridays will now go to a regular stream time of 10 o'clock Eastern time. And again, it'll just be an open lobby night moving into next week. And then Saturday we have the GTRC commentary and GT Champions races for another few weeks yet. And then we have GT7 coming in amongst all that. So once GT7 releases, again, the content on the page will change quite a bit. We'll still be on GT Sport. We'll do at least one open lobby night a week on GT Sport for the guys who don't have GT7 yet, to continue to show the support and race with you guys. Obviously, we still have leagues happening on GT Sport as well once GT7 is released. So, I mean, we still have obligations over on GT Sport that we will be there for moving forward. And of course, you know, a few months after GT7 has been released, we will 100% be committed to GT7. At that point, GT Sport will hit the shelf and get to collect dust like the rest of my PlayStation 4 games. So that's just the way it is. GT7 is essentially going to be GT Sport on steroids, really, when you think about it. So the physics are going to be much the same with a few changes. Of course, we have the dynamic weather in GT7. A much larger car list, obviously, to play with, which will be great, and a very, very in-depth large campaign mode, which any Gran Turismo game has always been based around. And so you're going to see a lot of that content on the page when GT7 is released. You guys will be on the full journey with Ghost, with your boy here through my whole GT7 campaign mode. You guys will be along for the ride with me. And yeah, that's about what's happening here over the next few weeks. And keep on keeping on, everybody, man. I love you guys, for real. It's Friday. Have a great Friday. Have a great weekend. We'll see you guys tomorrow. And I'll see some of you guys offline potentially tonight here. So stay winning, everybody. Keep your head up, because if I'm not a perfect example of life can get shitty sometimes, but you can still power through it anyways with good friends and good people around you, then I don't know how else to prove it to you guys, because I'm going through it right now. I'm in a lot of pain. I've got a lot of personal things happening right now behind the scenes you guys aren't aware of that are causing a few issues for me, creating a little bit of extra stress and frustration in my life. But we still here every day, man. We still grinding as best we can. We still putting out the content. And, you know, my doors are still open for you guys. So I love you guys. We'll see you soon. And tomorrow is a whole new day. Enjoy your Fridays.